Deep within the rainforests of Southeast Asia, the high canopy holds a secret world. This vertical maze is a place of shadows, scents, and silent movement. It is home to two remarkable specialists of the arboreal realm. One is a curious creature often called a bearcat. The other is a phantom of the forest, a ghost among the leaves. Their paths cross in the branches, but their encounters are rarely seen. This is the story of the Binturong and the clouded leopard, a tale of balance, scent, and the silent language of the treetops. The Binturong is a surprising animal. Looks like a blend of a small bear and a cat, but it belongs to the Vivaridae family, related to civets and genets. Its most defining feature is its tail. This tail is fully prehensile, meaning it can grip branches like a fifth limb. This gives the Binturong incredible stability as it navigates the high canopy. It also has a unique scent, an aroma that smells remarkably like buttered popcorn. This smell comes from a gland and is a key part of how the Binturong communicates. It's a walking, climbing signature in the air. Then there is the clouded leopard. This is a medium-sized wild cat, robed in a stunning coat of large, cloud-like blotches. Its canine teeth are the longest of any living cat in proportion to its body size. But its true mastery lies in its agility. The clouded leopard's tail is nearly as long as its body, acting as a superb counterbalance. Its ankles are incredibly flexible, able to rotate backwards. This allows it to climb down trees head first, a rare skill among cats. Both animals are masters of life in the trees, each with its own set of remarkable adaptations. The Binturong moves with deliberate, careful steps. It places each foot with precision, using its prehensile tail to anchor itself as it reaches for the next hold. It can hang from its tail for short periods to pluck a piece of fruit. Its slow, methodical movement conserves energy and minimizes the risk of a fall. The clouded leopard is a fluid and powerful climber. It can hang upside down by its hind feet, using its tail to balance while it prepares for its next move. It can traverse horizontal branches with the grace of a squirrel and even leap from branch to branch. Both animals rely on more than just sight in the dim light of the canopy. Their vision is adapted for low light, catching the faintest glimmers at dusk and dawn. Long, sensitive whiskers on their faces act like feelers. They brush against leaves and twigs, providing a tactile map of their immediate surroundings, helping them move through dense foliage without a sound. So where do the paths of a fruit-eating bearcat and a stealthy cat cross? Their worlds often intersect around resources. A large fruiting fig tree is a powerful magnet in the rainforest. As dusk settles, a binturong might be climbing toward a branch laden with ripe figs. At the same time, a clouded leopard may be using the same tree as a high vantage point to survey its territory. Canopy crossings are another meeting point. These are natural bridges, like thick lianas or overlapping branches that connect different parts of the forest. Both animals use these arboreal highways to travel without descending to the forest floor. Riverine forests, with their dense vegetation along the water's edge, also create corridors where their territories overlap. Most dramatic are the strangler fig networks. These massive trees create complex multi-level structures of roots and branches, offering countless pathways, hideaways, and lookout posts for both species. In these shared spaces, communication is subtle and often indirect. The binturong is a prolific scent marker. As it moves, it deliberately rubs its scent glands on branches, leaving behind its popcorn-like aroma. This isn't just a sign of presence, it's a map. The scent signals to other binturongs which paths are safe, which trees have fruit, and when the animal passed by. For a clouded leopard, this scent is a clear bulletin. The strength of the smell indicates how recently the binturong was there. The leopard uses this information to build a mental picture of the forest's other inhabitants. The clouded leopard's own signals are of a different kind. It is a creature of immense silence. Its large, soft paws muffle its steps. Its movements are characterized by quiet repositioning. It will often pause completely, scanning its surroundings for minutes at a time, its head turning slowly, its ears twitching to catch the faintest sound. This pause and scan behavior allows it to assess the situation without revealing its own location, a vital strategy for a predator that relies on surprise.
Ow.
When these two specialists become aware of each other, a complex decision-making process begins. For the clouded leopard, the choice is whether to climb higher, wait patiently for the other animal to pass, or move to a different part of the tree. If the binturong is not its intended prey, The leopard may simply choose to remain hidden, conserving energy and maintaining its element of surprise for another time. For the Binturong, detecting the presence of a leopard triggers a careful calculation of risk. It might choose to detour, taking a longer but safer route around the perceived threat. It might pause, motionless, waiting to see if the danger moves on. Or, if it feels cornered, it might descend to a lower level or even a different tree trunk, using its expert climbing skills to find a quick and safe exit from the immediate area. Every decision is weighed against the energy cost and the potential for a negative outcome. Let's imagine a few scenarios in the canopy. First, a ripe fig at dusk. A binturong is slowly making its way along a branch toward the fruit. Below, a clouded leopard is resting on a lower limb. The leopard catches the binturong's scent. It is not hunting, merely resting. The leopard shifts its weight silently and remains still, allowing the binturong to pass above and reach the figs. The binturong gets its meal, and the leopard remains undisturbed. Both exit the situation safely. Now, imagine a windy night. The canopy is swaying and sounds are masked by the rustling leaves. A binturong is navigating a narrow liana bridge connecting to massive trees. A clouded leopard is approaching the same bridge from the other side. The wind carries the binturong's scent in unpredictable directions. The leopard pauses, its body low, and scans ahead. It sees the binturong's silhouette against the faint moonlight. Instead of proceeding, the leopard backs away silently into the foliage, yielding the crossing. It will wait and find another route. The binturong crosses safely, perhaps never knowing how close it came to an encounter. Finally, consider a ground gap after a heavy rain. A large branch has fallen, creating a 30-foot gap in the canopy highway. A binturong reaches the edge, unable to cross. It must descend to the ground, a place where it is more vulnerable. As it nears the forest floor, it pauses, sniffing the air. A clouded leopard is patrolling its territory below. The leopard detects the binturong's movement and scent. It watches from a distance, but the binturong is not its focus. The binturong quickly scurries across the open ground and scrambles up the next available tree trunk, regaining the safety of the heights. The leopard continues on its patrol. Access is temporarily blocked for one, but both navigate the challenge and leave safely. It's easy to imagine dramatic confrontations high in the trees, but this is a common myth. The reality is that most encounters between binturongs and clouded leopards end quietly, with spacing and avoidance. The canopy is a three-dimensional world, and direct competition is risky and energetically expensive for both animals. The binturong's goal is to find fruit and stay safe. The clouded leopard's goal is to hunt efficiently, and a large, well-defended binturong is not an easy or typical meal. It prefers to target smaller prey. Both species have evolved to minimize risk. The vertical maze of the rainforest offers endless opportunities to detour, hide, or simply wait. Their lives are a constant negotiation for space, guided by scent, sound, and a deep instinctual understanding of their shared world. Understanding these silent interactions is crucial for conservation. The health of these two species depends on the health of their forest home. Protecting large, old-growth trees, especially fruiting figs, is essential. These trees are not just food sources. They're meeting points, navigational landmarks, and the very foundation of the canopy ecosystem. We must also work to maintain connected canopies. Forest fragmentation creates gaps that force arboreal animals to the ground, exposing them to different dangers. When we have the privilege to observe wildlife, it is vital to do so from a respectful distance. Our presence can disrupt these delicate natural behaviors. By supporting protected areas and reforestation projects, we help ensure that the binturong and the clouded leopard have the complex, tact forest they need to continue their silent dance in the treetops. In the high canopy of Southeast Asia, life is a matter of balance. It is a world navigated by a sure-footed bearcat with a prehensile tail and a ghostly cat with rotating ankles. Their story is not one of conflict, but of coexistence. It is a quiet ballet of scent and shadow, of caution and calculation. The binturong maps the forest with its popcorn scent, and the clouded leopard reads those messages with silent patience. By appreciating the complexity of their interactions and working to protect their treetop home, we can help ensure these magnificent creatures continue to thrive in the vertical world they have so perfectly mastered. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the rainforest canopy. If you enjoyed learning about the secret lives of the Binturong and the clouded leopard, please consider subscribing for more stories from the natural world.